You're watching T Radio V, radio in TV.
Hey, welcome to the Post Show, broadcasting live from T Radio V in Hollywood. This is where we elevate the creative cult. You guys know it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us. I'm Poe. So Friday, September 2nd, 7 to 10 p.m., Playboys and Girls Playboy Group Exhibition at Slow Culture, 943 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, celebrating the iconic culture of Playboy. As one of the world's most recognizable brands, Playboy's legacy has influenced generations of artists and forward-thinking minds alike. 20 members of our creative community have been gathered to create new original work that embodies Playboy culture. Illustrators, photographers, tattoo artists, and more. A diverse range of all mediums represented. I hear so much breathing in this room. Okay. Playboy consumer products are sold in more than 180 countries. The rabbit head logo, the rabbit head logo. One of the top 20 brands in the world. The top 20 brands in the world. The rabbit head is one of the top 20. Ranking amongst giants like Nike, Disney, and McDonald's. I prefer the rabbit head over any of that. Nike's okay.
I'd prefer any kind of head over any of that.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, this show's getting off to a great start.
I just realized what that logo means now. Wow, it's the first time at my age I'm pretty surprised. Wow, rabbit head. Okay.
Yeah.
Slow down, baby. Slow down.
No, speed up. Well, slow down. Speed up. Wait. Okay, I got to finish. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, one of the top brands in the world, ranking amongst giants like Nike, Disney, and McDonald's, continues to fuel the future of Playboy and our global expansion. For more info, visit slowculture.com. Saturday, September 3rd, 6 to 9 p.m. Opening reception, The Guildless Age, at the Torrance Art Museum, 3320 Civic Center Drive, North Torrance, California. An exhibition exploring the Los Angeles and California socio-political and eco-geographic landscapes as the epitome of political and industrial tendencies emerging from the Gilded Age of American history. Guest curated by Denise Johnson in conjunction with the Torrance Art Museum, Landscapes of Contemporary Southern California, revealing complex histories of labor, race, environmental engineering, exploitation, and violence that traces their lineages to the so-called Gilded Age. Works on View examine the landscape stripped bare by industrial exploitation, from mineral extraction to power infrastructure and suburban development. For more info, visit torranceartmuseum.com. Sounds really upbeat, right? Okay, but check it out. Those two sound amazing, actually, on an artistic point of view. Okay, so now it's time to rise. Are you guys ready? Not you guys. You guys are ready. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Ready to rise? A band that bridges American modern metal and the more traditional European metal and aims to make their orchestra-infused music accessible to fans of all genres. Aspiring to make something theatrical with a name intended for a graphic novel, please welcome Westfield Massacre.
Yeah.
Right, okay, you know what, Mr. Frontman Tommy?
Yes.
Okay, tell us, since we're kind of, because of the introduction I gave there, so the graphic novel thing, I want to know about that. About the name.
The name?
Yeah.
I write, and I thought it would be a good idea to write a story called Westfield Massacre, and it was I don't know, I just had some free time to write, and I was just like kind of doodling with this concept of what is it like from the perspective of the it's like whenever you hear these school shootings, it's like a very tragic thing. But I always ask the question, like, what is everyone's perspective in it? And I thought it would be a cool idea to have like a comic book series that was like it would be one event, one tragedy and one tragic event, but from each volume would be told from the stories of each person that was involved in it, like from some of the students to the shooter to the detectives who were on it and the police who showed up, the first responders, and the news, how they cover it, and then people watching at home and their different, so I just think about things from all those different perspectives.
Was your vision something that would stir, like opposition, something that would stir stuff up, or do you think everybody would have like the same kind of perspective, or
I didn't really get
did you take it that far?
I didn't get that far with it. It was in the very early
okay,
stages
we'll do
of
it.
development.
Get it done, and you need to be on again.
Well,
that's a whole other genre.
Time is something I don't have much of
I
to
know.
do writing for right now, so we're more focused on writing the next record. So, but yeah, that's how the name came into fruition. It was just kind of something I had put down and was laying around, and then.
Was it something that was occurring at the time, or just in general that provoked that vision, do you think?
No, I think I'm just like a weirdo, and like I have weird ideas, and then when I have
Welcome
too
to the
much,
creative cult.
yeah, I had too much time on my hands, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
You know what the best part about hearing that though is that's the first time I've ever heard that
Oh my gosh. Okay,
actual
see?
description of the band. I'm in the band, but that's great because a lot of really big bands out there, when you ask them where their name came from, it's here it is 10, 20 years
They just
later.
made shit up.
No
They
one
don't
even
know. Yeah,
knows where it came from. Wait a minute, did John make that up? No, I think no, that something happened, and it was a mistake. It was an accident. So I think that's the third version of the name right there. So it's still a mystery to me, but that sounds cool. Let's write a book.
Yeah.
With the album, an album with a book.
No, I mean seriously.
And then
A
Tommy, you
pop-up
can
book.
do the
Oh my
voiceover.
gosh.
Well, what would be really great is that once we're like on our third or fourth record, when we have the funding to do something at that level, I would like to make a record where every single music video is like kind of like one episode of like Stranger Things meets, Waco, Texas, like, or American Horror Story, where
Well,
the band's not necessarily even in the video. It's just the music plays and like this thing unfolds throughout the course of the entire record. That is like, a 45-minute show. Like that's a silent film.
We can make that happen, but it's not going to be silent.
Well, it's going to be, it costs money. These things cost money.
I know, but there's.
We have to hire
Okay, this-
actors and catering.
Okay,
Why
but-
is this a silent movie? We
I
couldn't
know, what the
afford
hell is this?
Because the
audio.
Because the audio is the music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, it's
so it
not
would be to
silent.
the-
It's the opposite of silent.
Yeah. So it would be like
Scream.
the dialogue would be in subtitle throughout the course of the record.
You actually talked about that in something that I was reading about a trilogy, and that's something different than what you're talking about? But you've kind of, with these two videos, the latest two videos this year.
Yes.
Is there another one coming, or was part of that?
There is another one coming, but it's just it's more of like a documentary about being on tour. We took Adrienne Biacco, who is the artist who did. She's a photographer, and she's the artist that did all the album artwork layout, and
Cool.
we took her on tour with us when we were out with Seven Dust and Trivium, and she was like, just let me, I got my camera, like, we had a little crew together, and she made this video. So that's for another song that isn't released yet, but that's coming. And then the continuation of, like, what we started with Build Your Thrones and stuff might carry on over to the next record, or we might come up with a completely new concept.
Okay, that's actually a good segue, and we're going to come back to this topic in a minute. But right now, let's just show the album cover first of all. This is their album that just came out in, was it May?
It was March.
It was March 2016.
Florence and Normandy.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
April
speaking to
29th.
the close to the mic.
Yeah, it's April 29th.
Okay, so
Why are you turning red, Eric? Relax. Take a deep breath.
I'm getting excited.
That's Steven.
getting sick.
Sorry.
It's your old age kicking in,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Okay, well
Senile
that was
moments.
I call that a faux
went
pas.
Senior moments.
Senior moments of it. Okay, so this album is self-titled,
Yes.
and
Just
this is your
self-titled.
this is your debut. Though
Yes,
you've
it
been
is.
okay. And as far as Westfield Massacre, that's been just since the end of 2014. When did you form the band?
That
Because it's not with the same people, but as
The
far
band
as
started as like a studio project, and
studio project.
yeah, I mean,
Doesn't
like
everything
we,
start with the studio project?
well, yeah, I mean, it really started. It really started in like at NAMM of 2013, and
Okay.
I ran into my old drummer Tim Young. We were in a band Divine Heresy together, and we were like, dude,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
should jam, and it had been like 7 years, and I was like, cool, and I was still singing for Snot at that time, and the Butcher Babies old manager Dave was like, "Oh,
Butcher
you gotta
Babies are
meet this
awesome.
guy." Yeah, they're amazing.
Oh my
I used to
God.
live with Heidi and Henry. They're my
Oh,
old
they're
roommates.
so awesome! Oh my God, they're so awesome. Great
They're
performers.
they're the best people. We played a show with them too on the last tour in Oklahoma. Where
Oh,
were we?
very cool.
Indiana. I never know where we
Indiana,
are.
how weird.
Anyway, long story short, the three of us, got together and jammed and wrote a couple songs, and then we played some shows. But it really wasn't really a thing, and so I had this like quarter finished record, and we got a deal offer, and this was like almost 2 years later after we had started working on music together. And I knew Dio through Bill and just through the LA scene, because he and Bill are both Brazilian, and like yeah, I saw this video that Dio did of him playing Darkness Divides,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God,
Yeah,
like, because
yeah,
I was like, I can't believe somebody can play Tim Young's
Yeah,
drums.
yeah, exactly right. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then me and Steven jammed together at Ultimate Jam Night, and me and Ira jammed together at Ultimate Jam Night.
Ultimate Jam Night.
Yeah, and Erik and I jammed at Ultimate Jam Night. We all kind of had jammed, so it just kind of all
You see
fell.
a connection here,
Yeah.
audience? Yep,
So
you got it.
So it's like it just kind of fell into place, and then we finished out the rest of the record together, and then put it out on Urban Yeti Records, and went on tour. And
Okay, so you mentioned Build Your Thrones. We're going to watch that video right now, and this is only January, February, March. Was it March, April that this video came out?
I think it came out right
In
when
the
we
spring,
announced
anyway.
the tour.
Yeah, could've
So
been.
around the same thing, like
Okay.
maybe early April.
Okay.
We shot it in January.
Okay, but this is on the album. These 3 videos I'm going to show are on the album, so this is one of them. Check it out.
Don't you know who the
Oh, they can hear you. Say it again.
What, trouser snakes? Trouser snakes.
There you go.
Watch it.
Watch it. Okay. While you're processing that amazing performance and that video and that amazing visual,
That's what I
we're-
usually say to women after I have sex with them.
while you're processing
Well,
what just went
take
down.
a moment to accept the disappointment that has just befallen you. Sorry for all the hype.
That kind of
worry,
burst
I'll
my
call
bubble. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Previously on Vantage Point.
And the vibe here is different than at a regular graffiti jam or a regular mural fest, you know. We work hard, we party hard, we go through the ups and downs together, and we got young guys here, we got old guys here, we got women, men, fat, thin, you know, every type of character, every continent is here. This year we're 18 different countries represented at the Graph Camp. So you definitely get something out of it that you can't really measure in money, and that's how we do it. And that's why we keep attracting some of the best talent, and that's really nice that artists that really want to make a change, they can come here and be part of Roskilde.
To listen to the full interview and find more information, visit our website at vantagepointradio.com.
Okay, welcome back. Okay, did you process that? Did you process that madness? Okay, Tommy.
Yes.
Everybody's on their social media. Isn't that great?
I'm
I was
on-
telling these guys
I'm
actually.
on Tinder. I'm not on social media.
You're on
It's
Grinder.
kind of social media.
On Grinder, you said?
I'm on
Jessica
Grindr
Chase
right
just said
now.
hi to
I'm
you.
looking for
Hi,
a bear to get
Hi,
down.
Jessica Chase. You're amazing.
Did she
Jessica,
just text you?
Jessica just had a birthday, didn't she?
Yeah, what's up? It was her.
You're a lucky man.
I am.
You know you're.
We're a lucky band. She's basically the band mom. She's
I know. She's awesome.
she's the only adult that we have.
She's not only the band mom,
Correct.
she's ultimate jam night mom.
Yeah,
She's like
she
moms
is.
of many, right?
Yes, she's great.
She's super great.
Yes, she basically is stuck with us.
Tommy, since you're the front man, introduce yourself and the band members, because we haven't even done that.
Well, I'll introduce myself, but I think everybody could speak for
Okay,
themselves.
you can do that. You can do that.
I am Tommy.
I don't
I'm
speak
Tommy
English.
Vext. How do you do?
Tommy Vext.
Yeah, I mean, when am I supposed to like qualify? I feel like this is an AA meeting or something.
No, no,
like,
no, no. We'll say I'm an alcoholic.
I'm a crackhead. No, my name's Tommy, and I sing for Westfield Massacre, and I've been in a bunch of other bands that don't really matter because this matters right now.
This matters
We're
right
talking
now.
about this right now.
That's right. Okay, next.
My name's Dio, and I hit some skins for.
He hit
Westfield
some
Massacre.
skins.
What kind of skins?
Hey, in America, that has a totally different meaning, bro.
Yeah, this is. Katie, I'm sorry, I didn't put him up to that.
All of a sudden, Steven's realizing what kind of show we're on. I think this is a sex talk show. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
shit.
slide over here a little bit.
Okay, I have something to say about
Snuggling here.
about you.
About Dio, okay.
Uh-oh.
She has a whole page on you over there. She got some from the FBI.
Yeah.
La migra.
Because people know that I'm a freaky little stalker. Everybody knows that. So age of 13 is when he started slapping the skins. Puberty age. Puberty age.
When did you start playing drums?
Slapping or fapping?
This is getting bad. Okay, but this is what he says, because we got to promote creativity. So that's why I'm saying this. Okay, drums and rock metal became more than a passion, but an addiction and a mission. Never stop playing music. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Right on, see? Right on. Okay, next.
Give me this. I'm kidding. My name's Steven. I play guitar.
I don't know anything else about you.
He's a boy.
Yeah.
No. He's a
I'm
ghost
just-
on social media. Are you a ghost?
I'm just really pale. I'm not a ghost.
My mama said social
Yeah.
media is the devil.
Yeah. Stay away. What do you want to know?
You're a damn good guitarist, right?
Thank you. I practice.
You practice.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you have to say about practice? Practice. Do it.
You'll suck less if you practice more.
Ooh. Can I quote you on that?
Yeah.
That was
Make sure I get
almost
some
a haiku.
residuals. Yeah.
How can I get you to suck more, though? That's really...
Okay, this is really
Dirty
good.
old man over here.
Let's talk about your... I think it's really cool and intriguing kind of that you went to GIT, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. I think that's really cool.
I actually have a associates in classical guitar and fine arts, and then I also got an associates in guitar performance through GIT. So I enjoy studying music and guitar and all that stuff.
He enjoys studying as well as doing it.
That's right.
And see, that's why I
Stay
said
in school.
do it.
Yeah.
Stay in
Stay
school.
here.
And don't do drugs.
Never grow old.
He's like shaking him. Yeah.
Peter Pan.
I can't wait till I go to high school, Steven.
Never say that. Never say that.
What are you talking about?
Billy
Billy
Madison.
Madison.
Yeah, obviously.
When the little kid.
That's the ultimate, that's the band
Got
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, I knew.
Every
I
band
knew.
has a movie. We
Oh,
have
no.
Billy
When
Madison.
he's
That's
shaking
the
the little
best.
kid,
Oh,
he's
I
like,
love it.
yeah.
I love that movie so
I
much.
want to go to school. He's like, never say that.
Never say that. That's so funny. Stop looking at me, Swan. Was that the same movie? Or
Oh
different
yeah.
one?
Oh,
That's it.
yes.
Oh yeah. We saw
My
Swan in Chicago.
my-
and I said
My
that.
friend Megan always says that. We do his hashtag every time
Back
there's a
to
swan.
school, back to school. Isn't that the first part?
No.
Got my shoes tied
No.
tight.
Don't get in a fight.
fight.
Yeah.
Got my
No, it's
shoes
back
tied.
to
I hope
school,
I don't
right?
get in a fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
know
were right.
the movie.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
I knew it.
You knew.
You know, correct.
I'm kind of a fan.
Okay.
Okay, next.
I'm Erik Tisinger, and I play bass in the band.
Tisinger.
Yeah, nobody knows how to say
That's
that.
how you say that. It's
I know.
wonderful.
Ultimate
Tisinger.
Jam Night. Erik Singer.
I know. You know what? That's what
They're looking around for an Asian guy. They're like,
Yeah.
"Where's
who's
that?"
the-
Singer.
Where's this?
that's what's hard about being on this side is, I really try to learn my pronunciations. I really try hard. And yeah, you say T-Y. Singer.
Yeah, except it's with an
As a-
I.
I know, but
It's a Thai. It's like
pronunciation is
TH,
like Thai
like
stick.
Thai coffee,
Yeah.
Thai singer.
Yeah, it's like a singer that's
like for
Asian
Journey, the new singer for Journey.
is a
Think
Thai singer.
Ah.
It's German though.
It is German. Okay, so
The singer of Journey's German?
tell us about yourself. What's up with you?
Me, not much. I work a normal job in politics when I'm not playing music.
But you
and-
studied biotechnology.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Not, that's kind of a big deal. That's a cliff note. Yeah.
I was ambitious and wanted to become a genetic engineer, and
What provoked you to want to do that? You want to make people right? Well,
No, well,
What
funny enough,
makes you right?
I had this weird
Straighten
dream.
shit
I have
out.
3 kids.
So there's this big problem where people are donating organs for money in the Middle
yeah.
East and elsewhere in the world, and they basically go into a doctor and they get their organs taken out of them, and then they aren't paid nearly what they were told they were going to get paid. Kidneys, especially, that's mostly what it is.
Like on Shameless. Does anybody watch Shameless? This is a terrible show.
I haven't seen it. No.
But he needed a liver, and so he basically made a deal with the devil, and they took out some kidneys, left the liver, didn't get his liver, just took his
Really?
a kidney, I guess.
That's fucked up. But
That's pretty fun.
But yeah, so I
Anyway.
wanted to I was
Geoengineer kidneys? Is that
well,
what
no,
you're
no, but
looking
like
at?
work in a field to research how we could use stem cells
To build 'em.
grow new organs,
Mhm.
which I'm sure they're already,
Oh,
they figured that out. But this was also years ago.
Yeah, I mean, they can make cars out of plastic now.
Yeah.
Actually, and body parts. And
Yeah,
babies.
this
They
is
make a
true.
whole baby, which I don't want to know the details
A
of that.
plastic baby?
Of
That's
plastic.
like Cabbage Patch
it's
Kids. That's from the 80s.
No, but they're, like, I'm one, actually.
You're a plastic baby?
I'm a plastic baby. Look at me.
All right.
Anyways, I got
Schools
asked
for
to.
fools. Look at me. Okay, anyway.
I got asked to go on tour with a band, and that was really what my dream was.
Oh, okay, so that's
so
what.
I quit college for
so
that.
that's what detracted you.
Yeah.
The music industry, ruining America's bright future.
Seriously.
Grabs another one.
No. I have people that have been on
Gotcha.
here that say higher education is a waste of time. Don't do it. So I'm not saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying that that's what some people say.
It just depends on
Because
what you
there's
want to
creativity.
do. You can make a lot of money and not have even a high school diploma.
The thing is don't go into a career to make the money. Some people do that actually to make the money to do the thing that they want to do, and that's
I'm
cool.
gonna go ahead and disagree.
Okay, no,
This
do
is
it.
America. You can't do shit without money.
Yeah.
You have to do if you're gonna be like let's talk about Ira first, and
Okay,
then I'm gonna.
let's talk about-
There's only
let's
been
talk
one
about-
black angry man in this room.
Here we go. We're gonna segue this.
You want to sit in this seat?
Yo, serious.
Okay,
I'm gonna
go.
follow what she does. I love it. She hits the table every time she
I
says
know,
something.
and it's terrible
it keeps
because
knocking my headphones
I
out,
know,
but
and I screw up my audio.
I like that
so
though.
I can't-
Listen.
I
People
know.
listen when you hit the table.
I know. So
I'm Ira Black. I play guitar. I've been doing it for 35 years, and
35
so that's the other
years.
side of do something to make money or do something to not make money. So I really haven't made that much money
You made
in my
enough
early
money, right?
part of my career. So, it's like anything. I think you have to pay your dues, and, everything takes, a while to get it straight. Even if you go into biotech like Erik was going to do, he would have had to go to school for 8-10 years,
Yeah.
right?
I'd still be there.
And then you have to go out and look for a job. It's still going to take 12 years before you get your foot in the door. So, it's been like that with music. I
Okay.
started very young, so I feel lucky for that for sure.
Hey, you started in the mid 80s.
Yeah,
Right?
I started playing guitar when I was 10
And you
in
played-
1981.
God, and you played in over 60 bands. Okay, we're gonna have
No,
to.
no, that needs to be updated. It's over 70 now, but doesn't matter really.
He had a really good month.
Oh my God. Okay, we're getting behind, huh? You know what? We're gonna take a break. We're gonna go back to Time to Rise later, but we're gonna take a break now. So we'll be right back. Don't go away. Photographer, writer, and psychotherapist. Poet who says poetry is the art of speaking the unspeakable using words. Please welcome Holiday Mason.
Hi.
Are you fantastic? Say yes, of course I am fantastic.
Yes, of
or I
course I am
would not be.
Shooting is a form of theft, and whether or not the subject has any idea what you're doing with them.
It's none of their business, right? What's the motive?
Well, the motive is very selfish. I just wanted to talk to these people and to see how they think and how they blend.
How does a woman hold her liquor? By the ears, of course. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Ding, ding, ding.
It's just language. No dirty words. Let's talk about the Red Bull.
Impression of a couple who is so madly, beautifully sexual and musical that a very small town can't stand it, and they annihilate this couple. One of the characters is a seven-legged tarantula. Picture my cock as you'd want it to be. If you're male, make it small or whatever. If a woman, make it perfect for your form only. Bow to the winds of fantasy as you wish, as you like, anything you like, whatever. I'm easy.
It's just so delicious. Hey, welcome back to the Hollywood Post Show. So September 1st through the 11th is Pork Loin Roast, a solo show by Senior X. I don't know if it's senior or senior, but
I love pork.
Do you have the vegan version? Or?
I know, right? Okay, let me get through my announcements. You guys aren't even supposed to be here right now. At BSMT Space 5D, Stoke Newington Road, London. Love this gallery. This is amazing. Though I've never been there, but I love the people they have on there, in there. BSMT Space is proud to present this satirical vintage repertoire of new work. Welcome to a showcase of warped nostalgia, subversive and darkly funny hallucinations of an innocent and conformist society, the artistic interpretation of the mind of a compliant citizen, good neighbor, and graffiti artist, seeing the nihilistic irony in our pleasant and abundant society. This is the fly on your pork loin roast. Born in a small town in north of Spain, now based in London, he brought his ideas to the streets, trying to get city people to stop, think, or just smile for a moment.
Smile.
Some of his inspirational themes are pop culture, films, publicity, and urban legends, often wrapped in a distinct tone of irony and social criticism, frequently shrouded by a veil of sharp humor. For more info or to RSVP, email info@bsmt.co.uk. Okay, this one is more appropriate to do that.
Okay.
This creeps me out. This is not my deal, just so you guys know, but it's a form of creativity that I can't stomach, but that's okay. Okay, Friday and Saturday, September 30th at October 1st, Aesthetic Meat Front.
Aesthetic Meat Front.
20th anniversary performance and art exhibit at Lethal Amounts, 1226 West 7th Street, Los Angeles. With the surreal art of Louis Fleischauer, who performs rituals turning humans into instruments through body modifications.
Yes, we're going to hang ourselves from hooks because life isn't painful enough.
Transforming the agony and euphoria of the stage into sonic energy to be devoured by the audience.
Devoured by vermin.
On display, photography and sculptures from years of performance, utilizing the sculpted leather creations that are mounted to the performer with hooks, wires, and other devices beneath the skin.
Beneath the skin.
What kind of show is this, man? What's going on?
No, seriously, the artist manifests the transformation of human flesh into a sonorous organism, not orgasm, which I want to say, but it's organism, not orgasm, because this doesn't do it for me, honestly. Just so.
What day is this happening again?
Okay, this
where's it at? Give us the address.
I've been to these things before.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh, have you? Okay,
there's one. Well, okay.
Okay, let me just finish. I'm almost done. In the spirit of early surrealist ideas, the goal of these rituals is to invoke a reality shift within the minds of audience members. People are encouraged to participate via various tasks, such as joining the orchestra of flesh and noise by attacking amplified devices attached to the performer. So if you're into this, visit a-m-f.org.
That's slapstick comedy right there.
Creativity at its finest. I couldn't stomach it. I mean, no. But some people are into it, and it's a form of creativity. And if you like pain and that kind of stuff,
it makes you high, I think.
There is an element of that, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, the adrenaline is so much that it actually gives you a euphoric, like, psychological feel. I don't hang myself from hooks, but I used to fuck with this chick who did, and that's what. And there was also this hardcore band in New York that used to, some of the kids that were in the crowd would chain each other together during the show. And, like, it was called Nassau Chainsaw, and they'd fucking do all that kind of crazy shit. And there'd be, like, a mosh pit around it. It's rad.
You know, it's a form, right? It's a form of creativity, and I'm sure it's gonna, shock a lot of people, and that's what art's about.
I'm gonna wait for the vegan version. When they have a vegan version,
I thought about you the whole time when I have all these meat announcements.
Soy flesh hooks.
Okay, let's talk about.
It's just a sticky. It's just tape. No people were harmed in the making of this bondage film.
That's not gonna be true. But they liked it. No, they were harmed, but they really enjoyed it.
Everybody truly wants to be hurt.
Well, because maybe so.
Apparently.
Today on Lifetime TV.
Okay, no. But the thing.
No, dog. I heard you like beatings.
No, but the thing is,
you up.
the thing
in
is,
a
you
bad
would,
neighborhood.
you wouldn't
honking.
know. You wouldn't know the good if you didn't know the bad, right? There's that.
Yeah,
You
of
gotta
course.
be
Yin and yang
beat to
of it,
death. The yin and the yang of it.
Yeah, beat to death.
Okay, so
I wonder what that's like.
So Ira's a strict vegan for 20 years. Supporting living beans is an all-encompassing life.
Living
I have 3 kids.
Form of life.
Yeah, I support living beans for sure.
Living beans. Lima beans.
Kidney beans.
Kidney beans.
Don't
See, that's coming from the
Too much information, man.
biotechnologist. Biotech.
Ira Black, you stole my kidney beans.
Okay, so you're like a kind of a radical about this because you almost died from it, right? When you were in jail.
Yeah, I went on a hunger strike in the LA County prison system.
See?
I didn't eat for 10 days, and
Because he likes little animals. I'm beating on the thing again. I'm sorry.
they finally folded to me and brought me a goddamn vegan meal. So
What was it?
F you. I don't know. We can say fuck you, LA County, but no,
You can
thank
say
you for actually.
Fuck you, thank you, kind of same thing.
Yeah, they folded, and they finally, everyone said they weren't going to do it, and they eventually did because I wasn't eating. I didn't
they
eat
would
for 10
have to,
days.
right?
Yeah, and they've actually changed the policy now that you can get vegan meals in LA County.
I would say that's kind of
they're
almost.
waiting for me to come back, so I'm like, oh shit.
That's almost like a religious right, right? We have religious rights. It's kind of the same thing. It's your
Yeah.
belief system.
Yeah, I
It's
could
not-
write a book about that one experience alone, honestly, because I had to go through a lot of stuff on that.
think
They
you
were
oughta.
sending me to the chaplain, the priest, every day, and I had to go see him. And it turned out he knew about me as a musician. He had a guitar there, so I used to get to go and play guitar for an hour and talk with him. So it was an interesting story.
You
for sure.
definitely need to write about that.
The
Everyone
guards
wants to
tried
know.
to force me to eat a hamburger with their clubs. They're like, all right, eat the hamburger. We're going to beat your fucking ass. I'm like, go ahead, do it.
Beat
'Cause I'm
me.
not eating it.
Beat me.
So, yeah.
Okay. Time to
You
rise.
got all serious. Yeah. I had fun, though.
Okay, let's go to Time to Rise.
Don't
'cause
go
we're
to
gonna-
jail, kids.
we're-
There ain't no vegan cobbler in jail.
No vegan
There is
cobbler.
now.
Okay, let's go to that video. Time to rise.
This is your time. Rise, don't look behind. Burn all the bridges you cross. Trust what you know. Follow your soul.
Okay, so that just came out at the beginning of the month. So that's brand new. You guys get to see it. Well, brand new. 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
4 weeks ago.
That's still new.
Of course it's new, but it's not like, I guess it's still brand
It's
new.
like, it's like new for a music video or a car.
Ooh, it still has a new
Like
car
a month.
smell.
Yeah. But not
that
like
new
a
video
relationship, like after a month, it's like old.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Relationship, that's a hard one to swallow.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, hard one to
See what you
swallow.
did there.
Okay, so tell us about the director and the producer of these amazing videos we're watching.
His name's Steven Steelman, and he's actually one of my best friends. We've worked together a bunch. But Steven has a company called Brigantine Films.
Yeah.
You can find all his stuff on brigantinefilms.com. He's done work with a ton of bands. Like he does a lot of live visual effects for the Deftones. He was just over at the I think it was Wembley, right? In the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's did their last summer's tour with Incubus, and he's worked with Papa Roach, and I mean the list just goes on.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
So you're pretty happy with him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
You
I
should
started.
be happy with him.
We actually shot our first music video together when I lived in New York, and I had a rock band in New York called Vext. It was just like this thing that I did with some of the guys, with Angel Vivaldi and
I actually saw that. Yeah.
yeah, and AJ and Bill from Mutiny Within. So Steven flew out and like did this music video at where was it, at Beauty in Essex, a restaurant owned by Chris Santos on the Food Network, and he let us shoot there like
Very
super
cool.
early in the morning. And then me and Steven been working together ever since. Yeah.
Well, good work, Steven.
He does a good job.
He does a damn good job.
Pretty
You want to
good.
come on the show? Come on the show.
Bring him on the show.
I want him on the show. I want to expose him.
They just started MTV up again too.
Expose his wares.
You heard they started MTV up again, so we should get these videos going. Like what the heck, MTV's back.
MTV needs to be back, really, because at the time it probably, they say it killed rock and roll, but at the same time, like I was talking earlier, you kind of need the visual. Just back that shit up, though. The visual's got to be as good as the music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of times where the videos are like
they're just
super amazing, and the song is like
exactly
crap.
Exactly.
It's hard. It's hard, but it's hard too because like a lot of bands don't like doing videos. Like it feels lame, So if you're not really committed to like the concept and everything, or you don't really work well, like if the director doesn't get it. It could be a miserable experience, and that's why I kind of like working with Steven because he fucking gets it. He's a metalhead, he's like super into obscure music and obscure art.
And that's the thing. If you have the right person that expresses visually what you're trying to say, that's the key. That's the key to it, because that's only going to boost your music. It's only going to make it better. So any band or musician that wants. It just needs to be.
Well, and sometimes it's even more, Like I sent him the song, and we had a meeting with Adrian Helton, who did all the costume design. So like for Build Your Throne, so like all the girls they actually handmade the skulls. They're like real skulls. They cut the
really
bone.
cool.
Like it was so much work, and like, it was just there was just a lot of people on board who I used to work in production, and so like I got to hire all my friends, and
very cool.
It was like a big collaborative, like we're gonna make and it was really, really cool.
Okay, we need to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Yeah.
Previously on Vantage Point.
It's more tough, the situation. Yeah, you have to work a lot with the shape and colors palette. You have to choose the good thing, and you have to evolve a lot, I think, because the research is more specific. You have to find a way to be emotional with something that it's not, because you cannot recognize. But the interesting thing is that everybody can see a different kind of thing inside the one single abstract work.
To listen to the full interview and find more information, visit our website at vantagepointradio.com.
Okay, welcome back. Okay, where are you guys playing? Where can we find you first? Where can we find you on social media, websites, whatever, videos, all that stuff? Where can we find you?
We have a YouTube channel. So you could either go to YouTube/Westfield Massacre or YouTube/Urban Yeti. That's our record label, Urban Yeti Records. We have a Facebook, which is the full name, right? It's facebook.com/Westfield Massacre.
Yeah.
The Twitter is different. Twitter is
WF Massacre.
Oh yeah, yeah, WF Massacre.
What?
At WF
They're
Massacre.
not WTF.
No, that's funny though. Oh God, we should have thought of that, guys. Yeah, and we have an Instagram too, which is the same, just Westfield Massacre.
Okay, and where are you guys going to be playing?
We're playing at.
Oh wait, and where can we find your album?
On the internet. You
How
can
do we
order
find
it
it?
from iTunes or Amazon.
Any of the stuff? Westfield Massacre, because that's the name of it.
Yeah, and you could also get it on killermerch.com. Has a page where you could actually buy our T-shirts, and you can get hard copies of our record. And
there you go.
And sometimes people like to hit us up on Facebook, and we'll like sign the records before we send them out too.
Okay.
So.
Okay, and where are you going to be playing?
Then of course with ourselves in our shows.
Yeah. From this show and buy a record.
Yeah,
That's
there
fun
there
too.
You have it.
We put on a pretty good live show.
You do.
Sometimes. It's
We're
fun.
feeling it.
It looks like it's fun because you guys do an amazing job. Okay, and you guys are going to be touring. Let's talk about that too.
Well, we're going to be touring in the UK
Mhm.
in January with Devil You Know, which is Howard Jones's former Killswitch Engage singer's newer band. With some guy with it's got a bunch of awesome musicians, and Francesco and Wombi. So I'm stoked at that because I really like that band, and it's gonna be cool to go to the UK. And then we're working on following that up with a European tour. In the States, all we have right now, the only thing we have planned is we're gonna be doing Knotfest, and we're gonna be doing the pre-party on Friday with Armored.
Ozfest
It's
Knotfest.
Ozfest meets Knotfest. It's gonna take a while to get used to that.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
exciting. It's a really cool thing what they're doing. So yeah, we'll be with Armored Saint, another band on our label, Thrown into Exile. We'll be playing that night as well. We're playing on we got on the bill from Musicians Institute here in LA, which Steven is alumni of, and was just graced the back of the back cover of Revolver. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Shout out to
we're
MI.
overtime. I have to check out.
Okay.
Okay, so anybody who's been on the show is going to be on the show. Anything about the show, all the social media about the show, go to www.wetpuzzlepiece.com and you'll find it all. I'll see you not next week. I think next week is a vacation, right? Is Labor Day. We'll see you. We'll see you soon. Okay, we're gonna close out with your video "Darkness Divides."
Yeah.
Also an album.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Tommy's pissed. Look at him.
Look at all these angles.
Get on.
Rational self-righteous kings, and I can never be slain. Feel creation. Open your eyes. Desolation. Be alive. When this darkness divides, will we open ourselves to the light? I am the gospel of a broken tree. Inside their hope is blessed. I am the raptor of catastrophe, and I can feel the remorse. Feel creation.
You are watching T Radio V, Radio and TV.